fantastic American automobile. Certainly a one-of-a-kind type of car. It had what we wanted: the horsepower, the reliability, the braking, and the handling. Road testers complained when they got out they would burn their leg on the hot exhaust pipe. Shut up, you weenie. So we Viper owners call that the red badge of courage. Every Viper owner should have a good burn mark on his leg. Just visceral driving excitement. Stop's good. Hey guys, see cute girls wave at you when you have a Viper. Oh, they just go, look at the creepy old guy in these sports cars.
As you just saw in the clip featured here, the 92 Viper RT10 is so cool that Tonight Show host Jay Leno spotlighted his Viper on an episode of his Emmy Award-winning web series, Jay Leno's Garage. So iconic was it that there was even a 90s television show called Viper, a crime-fighting drama that featured the original Viper morphing into an armored law-enforcing vehicle. It's not hard to understand why Jay, along with everyone else, fell in love with the Viper. It's one of the most exciting sports cars Chrysler ever built. As the executive engineer for the Viper project, our 2013 Lifetime Achievement Award winner, Roy Sjoberg, was responsible in designing, developing, prototyping, testing, and eventually manufacturing this groundbreaking beauty. With more than 45 years' experience in automotive design and development on iconic vehicles, Roy was always at the center of cool cars.
3 words: Corvette, Camaro, Viper. 3 of the hottest cars to ever come from Detroit. And Roy Sjoberg was in the thick of things, improvising, innovating, whipping his hand-picked team of car guys to go the distance.
Working on the development of the Viper was a huge undertaking with an unheard of 36-month deadline. But Roy was just the man to make it happen, which was also Roy's personal philosophy throughout his career.
But when Roy had the opportunity to take on the Viper, he took it. And that was a major accomplishment because he did make it happen. The road to Detroit is littered with dead car ideas that didn't happen. Roy made the Viper happen.
Well, I think part of the secret for Roy is when you ask him about the Viper program, or when I've seen the press talk to him about the Viper, he always makes sure to mention all the team members, what specifically they did on the program, very deferential to that, and I think that's what's built these long-lasting bonds, so that they get recognition for the extraordinary effort they put out in creating a car in 36 months.
But Roy didn't let the time crunch stop him from using several technology innovations on the Viper, including composite materials, aerospace technology, and the development of a patented hybrid fabric used on the windshield surround for the vehicle.
Roy provided an environment for innovation right from the beginning when the teams were formed, and he always encouraged people to think and provide some new leadership in the materials and the application. And one of the things that I have done with Roy was in developing a unique fabric that we used on the windshield surround part, and it was very successful. We even have a patent on that, and that's the Roy's contribution in creativity and also the environment where people try to develop things.
Despite the tight schedule, special industry recognition and high achievement awards were bestowed on the 92 Dodge Viper. Oh yeah, and not only was it the pace car for the 91 Indy 500, but it won several races too.
And the innovation on the exterior body panels was very encouraging, and later on we won several awards on that, both from the SPE and the SPI. And also the vehicle itself had won several racing awards for its speed and performance.
Roy fostered an esprit de corps among Team Viper. and also developed the platform team concept, creating a corporate-wide mantra at Chrysler.
One of Roy's great strengths was the ability to bring together people that had nothing in common per se to start with, other than the fact that they were working on the Viper team, and to forge a team out of people that came from very varied backgrounds. And we ended up in this old, awful looking room in the back of Jeep Truck Engineering, which was kind of a cast-off dungeon almost. And we had all this cast-off furniture, and yet he began to find ways to bring people together and to forge an esprit de corps, a feeling of specialness along inside the team. It turned out that one of his neighbors was a jeweler. And he came in one day and he said, "What do you think about if we had some team rings made? Anybody interested in having a special ring to be on the team?" And there were a number of us that said, "Well, yeah, if it doesn't cost an arm or a leg, that'd be kind of cool to have a team ring." So he did that. And he had this guy make this great ring, and the rings are coveted items.
Roy made waves by passing around a list, as I recall, of two car enthusiasts looking for other car enthusiasts in the company. It was not a very popular move at the time, but he was looking, he said, for people with fire in their bellies, and that worked. This became Chrysler's very first platform team.
There are lots of reasons why Roy deserves this award, not the least of which is the fact that he is one of the good guys. Congratulations, Roy, on a lifetime of success.
As a supplier, you have a lot of customers, and you love all your customers. But some of the customers you get to work with, you get to know, qualify, whether they be male or female, as the good guys. Roy has, and always has been one of the good guys.
I truly believe that Roy has packaged so much engineering talent and success at his endeavors over the past 50 years that I've known him, and that could be a lifetime in itself. I am thoroughly proud of the SPE recognition of his accomplishments.
You know, after all these years of Viper, I'm not sure if people out there remember Roy Sjoberg the way I remember Roy Sjoberg. He was a really, really, really important man. Roy, I just want to tell you one thing. I think you completely deserve this Lifetime Achievement Award, mostly not just for the Viper and what you did with Camaro and what you did on Corvette, but for just making it cool to be in plastics.